Marnie, thank you so much for the opportunity to be with you. And you're exactly right. I mean, that story, as you listen to that father, is certainly gut-wrenching. And I was part of a group that just returned from Israel a week ago today. And having been there, we actually talked with and heard from the brother of one of the hostages that was just, again, used as a propaganda tool just a couple of weeks ago, seen literally starving to death and digging his own grave. And they were forcing him to dig his own grave in this video, Evitar David. And again, it's gut-wrenching to see these things. And I think that the prime minister and this government in Israel, they are seeking to bring an end to this war. They've made it clear that they're going to move forward in going into Gaza City. My prayer from the beginning, when we were there on the ground just a week and a half ago, was saying, quite frankly, praying that as the military moves into Gaza City, that somehow that God would intervene and that he would supernaturally bring some of these hostages out alive. Because I do think that ultimately that's what it's going to take. Because they're running this serious situation. The prime minister wanting to get these 20 alive hostages, all 50, quite frankly, back out. And at the same time, knowing that they've got to go in and finish this war. And there is no scenario where Hamas can be left in order to govern or try to rule there.
No, as Netanyahu said, they will only do it again and again if they're not destroyed. The other matter at hand this hour is this important meeting between President Trump and President Zelensky of Ukraine today. What's your assessment on this situation and your thoughts on what we know and more importantly, probably what we don't know was said between Trump and Putin Friday?
Well, again, I think this is a very historic moment that we're about to come into here in the next couple of hours. And I think it's very, very important. I feel like from all the things that I have heard and seen, that there was a great hope coming out of Friday. And not only do we need to look at the commentary, but more importantly, look at the action. I mean, when is the last time that you saw two world leaders meeting like this on Friday and all that went into making that happen in Alaska? But then to come out of that meeting and by Monday at 1 o'clock, you have President Zelensky at the White House, all these European leaders that are coming with him to also meet with President Trump after that meeting this afternoon. I'm just holding out some hope that these things are happening so quickly that the president, I believe, sees an opportunity here, and he's wanting to bring this to pass. He wants to stop the killing there in the Ukraine, and this is a critical moment to do it.
One of the items on Ukraine's wish list will be a security guarantee that might include more military support defensively and offensively to protect themselves if Putin chooses to invade in the future. Is that something that Congress is prepared to support at this point?
I think it's something that we're going to have to look at as it comes down. The president has made it clear that was one of the big victories that came out of Friday is the security issues for Ukraine. And they got Russia to go along with it. And so I think this Article 5-like type of protection that NATO has, I think is going to be a very important point in this is the security. So I think once they get a deal made, certainly I think we want to stand with the president as he makes this deal and in bringing them all to the table.
Another critical day. Congressman Harris, thanks as always for being generous with your time. Nice to see you.
Thank you for having me.